What do we got on this side? We got ourselves Team Blue. We'll see work as the Alliance. You got that 1800 already. I really Escape Artist is actually not. It's actually not a bad ratio, especially when you said against Death Knights. Oh yes, oh yes. We got ourselves Kazoo here, Kyle Jr. back as a feral, Shadow hanging around, and Valrip. How you doing, my boy? It's been a while, hasn't it? On Team Red, we got ourselves Bughaven. We got ourselves Lilith hanging out of Assassination. We got ourselves Matukes coming back as a hero of the Horde. Mog on EU hanging out as a full red DH. And we got ourselves Riley Reed. Very good, boys. Alrighty, good luck and have fun, everybody. As per usual, Pharaohs be out of stealth and out of Pharaoh form unless you are dueling. Oh yeah, he is dueling, it looks like. So Pharaohs be out of stealth form, Grogs be out of stealth, Mage buffs are okay, Warlock locks are okay, Palace keep your buffs to yourselves, all that good jazz. It looks like it's going to be Kyle versus this Feral. Kyle actually just letting this Feral open while he's hanging out on his Panther. Could Kyle be feeling really ballsy today? Riley Reed landing that trinket, bash onto Kyle, right back at him, into shortest stun onto Kyle right after, and it's gonna send that flame on him. The Crucible of Flame is what he chooses to run with today's essence, unless he's just like, that's his only one essence. Kyle's gonna go for the regrowth while Thorns are up and running. That's actually why it was Riley Reed taking the damage when Riley was the one getting the opener, though. That's gonna be in card for Riley. Kyle hasn't popped a cooldown yet, and Riley's health is just going down by so much. What is this damage? Kyle is just melting Riley right here, and Kyle hasn't popped an offensive yet. This Feral is absolutely unbelievable, man. What is this output? Is Riley just hitting into Thorns too hard? Big bite into Riley. The bleeds and dots are just melting him right now. Melting this boy. He is able to catch up to about, oh my god, big zap, big procs for Kyle, big bash, and I think that's going to be the end. Kyle playing out with the Crucible Flame as well, taking out Riley, letting him get the opener. He's just like, who's next? Everybody's struck. They're like, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. Don't make me go. Lilith is getting in there, and it's gonna, Kyle is even gonna let him get the opener. Kyle, how busted are Pharaohs? Let's be honest here. How overpowered are they in duels? Thorns coming out, and Kyle's actually going to get an interrupt on the Cyclonic Blast for Lilith. And Lilith is looking to get away from Kyle right now. Just trying to wait out the storm. Shadow step into Kyle, try to get the deals back up and running. And Lilith's taking quite a lot of damage from Kyle right now. What is this damage coming? I don't know. We're a big lead for Kyle. Sending out the Crucible Flame at Lilith. The pop invasion is going to be a blind. Lilith needs to go sap Kyle. Sap him! Lilith! You should sap him after the blind. Oh no! Kyle's just gonna go pick up the ice. He doesn't have no time for this, rogues, man. He doesn't have time for this, rogues. Picked up the ice. Just poked out, get a moonfire on the boy. Cheap shot onto Kyle right now. Lilith is the time right now. Mark for death coming out. With a vendetta to follow. Actually trying to pop more damage into Kyle. Wall coming out for Kyle though. Kyle's just trying to see if he can save the damage. Backbite. Biting back at Lilith, going to be Thorns up and running. Lilith is going to go for that evasion. Or no, Vantage, but that's Kyle still with eyes. Sees through Lilith. Is going to be able to get a couple of bestial swipes in there. Is that the word? Brew slash? That's the one I'm thinking of. Bestial swipe. Haha. One is up next. They'll try to see if he can beat Kyle at his own game. Agility versus agility is going to get a massive I-beam in there. And Kyle's going to dip behind the pillar. Catch a couple of highs. And it's going to go for a bit of a reset. Does land the opener onto one. It's going to go for a full dot setup right now. Just going out ham. It's going to go for a Crucible. I think he actually used the Crucible for a self-heal. Maybe he's trying to set up for a stronger Crucible as he gets stacked up. Going to get a short route on EU. As Kyle's actually trying to see if he can catch himself a reset. On you trying to bait out a kick out of Kyle to use his beam eventually later. He's going to go for maybe that beam. That's going to be tricking out of Kyle with Thorns right now. On you could be popping maybe defensive or something. Is going to be able to purge away the Thorns from Kyle. It's going to land him into the sun. Does he go for the Azeroth beam right now? He actually does get to use some portion of the Azeroth beam. Shorting the damage run onto Kyle. Trinking it because Kyle could be going down. Bash into you and Kyle looking to reset. Oniyu's not letting him do that at all. Trying to see if he can blade dance after him. Oniyu's stuck behind the pillar. Is going to go for that invulnerability just to get that movement speed with the nether walk. Walking through the nether. Kyle is looking to get the regrowth in there. One looks like he's stabilizing himself a little bit. Needs to deny the Feral the opener. Does imprison him mid-leap. What was that? Interest out onto Kyle. I beam for onto you. Does he have enough damage into a blade dance to dodge Kyle's attacks? And Kyle looking maybe to get Thorns up and running. That's going to be onto you. Still chasing after him. Another blade dance to follow as he's recovering tremendous amount of health. Kyle is going to get another bite onto an EU. On EU with more blade dances back to back. Needs to get himself another meta. That's going to be Thorns for Kyle right now. On EU looking to maybe bail away. Maybe he can get something done with Kyle. Try to see if he can purge off those Thorns. Not going to happen. Backing up with an I-beam. That's going to be an interrupt by Kyle. If Onyu has any of those cyclonic triggers, this would be the perfect time to do it. Big bite set up onto Onyu right now. And Kyle is going to get him into a root. Is going to land himself a regrowth. Kyle is out there. Stun coming up right now. Does Onyu have any kind of setup? Is going to go for a bit of a blade dance, but not a lot of health left. Oh my goodness. Had barely any health left. Almost had him, boy. That's going to be a full stun. No short stun, actually, onto Kyle Jr. with a touch of death. Kyle is going to go for that wall right now. Maybe he'll go Shadow Meld in order to dodge the touch of death. Looks like he's not going to do that. 5 minutes in, we're starting to see dampening finally. And Buckhaven getting stunned up into a root. Needs to bust out of that immediately. Kyle is actually not going to be able to answer from one side as a ring of peace getting dropped in. Does catch a resell for just a quick second, but Buckhaven does dragon kick him out of there with a Crucible Flame to follow. That's actually been a really solid essence for PvP. I've been seeing a lot of people run it. It does quite a bit of damage, man. For rogues, it's like another Eviscerate. So imagine getting an Eviscerate, Mark for Eviscerate, Crucible, third Eviscerate. Back to back, guarantee. And they can hit pretty hard, too. That's going to be Buckhaven getting opened up by Kyle. It's finally going to be Kyle's opportunity to get him loaded up, full of dots, loaded up like a hot potato. Fist of Fury bashing out those Thorns, and looks like Buckhaven's out. It's just dropping. It's just dropping so quick. It's like the stocks after or before World War II. This economy collapse thing going on with his health. They're just dropping. It's a nosedive, but he does recover by a little bit. Big bite for Kyle. They're turning around again. Leg sweep onto Kyle. Trick inside of it. Buckhaven doesn't have a lot of health. He's just trying to do what he can. It's going to go for that wall. Trying to get a heal. Get interrupted by Kyle. Big bite to finish him off. And up next is going to be last man standing. Matukes needs to take advantage of everything he's got here. Kyle doesn't have a trinket. Doesn't have walls. So Matukes needs to min-max the damage here while he's got it with Kyle. He used to get the reflect rolling with Rampage. As soon as Kyle gets Thorns up and running, he could maybe do it. Popping on the Rampages. Try to get the big damage in. It's going to go for a heavy defensive play right now. And Kyle is going to get a root off of that. Fear into Kyle so he doesn't run too far away. That's going to be Thorns right now. Trying to get a cyclonic trick. It interrupts it immediately. Doesn't have reflect. For this is going to try to blade storm away from Kyle. Kyle popping off even more cooldowns. Trying to stay super offensive. Thorns is still up. Matukes actually super low in health. I had to take a double take. This man just... It was like 6 minutes of a duel. Wow. That's rough. Seawork, I got one. Can I get one go? Yeah, Seawork, your team gotta go because no one got to play there. Get so much on my DH, but that Feral is so... What do you use? So you got the Nimbus Bolt. You don't use the COS Trinket. You got the Cyclonic Blast at one point. But that's just all Ferocious Bite and dot damage just destroying people. Nimbus Bolt only did like 4% of your health. That's still a lot, but...